Hello, welcome to another of my videos. Today I'm going to show you how I make my upcycled journals. So I will just talk you through the process. Firstly, I'm taking the front and back covers off the spine and then taking the rest of this spine off. I'm going to keep the pages to use in the journal. So then I need to cut off this excess bit so that the cover is nice and straight, so I can add the new spine. So I've just cut that off with a craft knife and I just make sure they're both the same size. And then I can get this Kraft-tex, which is what I use for the spine. I'm just going to make sure it's the right height, same height as the cover, and then I'm going to cut that with my rotary cutter. And then I'm just going to work out how wide I need it to be, so I don't want it to go too far over the cover. So I think I do 1.5 centimetres on each of the covers and then 6 centimetres of the spine, so it needs to be 9 centimetres wide altogether. So I just use this Omni grid, which is great because it's got all the markings on, so I can just line it all up and cut it straight. And then I'm just checking that it's the right height, and then the next thing I'm going to do is fold it. So I measure 1.5 centimetres from both sides and just crease it here. I can level it up. I think I'm trying to use the lines on the mat as well. So there I'm just going to go over a few times to make the crease, and the same on the other side. So 1.5 centimetres. And crease that side as well, just really making sure that it's straight because you don't want it to be wonky. Next I'm going to crease it with my bone folder, so just fold it over where I creased it, and then this is quite thick material, so I really have to crease it quite well so that the book will open and close okay. And then I just put it on and check that it is the right size and it doesn't cover up too much of the front cover. And then the next is the gluing, so I'm just going to put some PVA glue down this one crease, and then I level up the book cover, and then I leave it to dry. I normally leave it about half a day or overnight if I'm doing it in the evening, and I just weight it down with the 5-litre bottle of glue that I've got. And then I do that for both sides. When one side's dried, I do it the other side, and then here it is, both glued on, and now we have the book covers ready to be covered with the fabric here. So I've chosen this fabric because it's got the blue and the red in, so it goes well with the book cover. And then I'm just going to glue this down on the top first. So I've cut the fabric the right width, it just slightly goes over the white Kraft-tex spine, and then the fabric overlaps on the other side by about 1 centimetre. So I'm just putting a good amount of PVA glue on there, and then I'm carefully going to put the fabric on. I think I got it in the wrong place first, I had to take it off and just move it slightly. So the fabric's just slightly overlapping that white, so you're not going to see the white when the book's closed. Pat it down, and then I'll leave that to dry before I do the inside. I'm just checking that that lines up okay and I've not stuck it down wonky. So and that's left to dry, and then a few hours later when that's dried I turn it over and glue the inside bits down as well. So the same again, glue all over the Kraft-tex and then about 1.5 centimetres onto the covers as well. So I'm going to split this video into 2 parts, and part 2 will be up next Tuesday, and I will show you how I make my signatures and how I bind them into the journal. So as I just finish off gluing this fabric down, I'm just going to overlap it a bit here and then just make sure it's all stuck down neatly and there aren't any wrinkles in the fabric. And then I'm just going to close the book just to make sure it sort of goes into the folds. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!